Well, hello my fellow stoners, and welcome to Stoner Insights, your channel to learn everything about marijuana and everything marijuana related. So everyone, today I wanted to talk to you about the stigma of medical marijuana and how it has affected me the last couple of weeks. And before I'm going to begin, I'm going to have to get a little bit of history involved. Like you've heard in previous videos, I've been on antipsychotics, antidepressants and all that for like 15 years. And a couple months ago, on April 7th, I had an accident. I got hit by a bus, couldn't take my regular medication anymore because it didn't work well with the pain killing. So what did I end up doing? I ended up checking if there was like any way that the marijuana and the pain killing would, have any negative effects when combined, because sometimes medication does do that. Turned out that was not going to be an issue. So I decided to forego my medication and get the marijuana, because marijuana has a better effect on me than medication. And up until that point, I always thought that that marijuana was affecting me so amazingly was because it worked together with my medication. Like the effects got enhanced because of my medication, or the effects of my medication got enhanced by the psychoactive components of the marijuana. I never knew, but I just assumed it. So here's the kicker. When I had to quit my normal medication because of the accident and the painkillers, I felt the same. Like, of course, physically I was feeling fucked up, but makes sense, I just had an accident. But like mentally, the moment I started smoking nothing but marijuana, that is the moment that I said, holy shit, this is what I want medication to do. And I can tell you more about that in a separate video if you want. If you want, leave me a comment down below. But now we go back to the story. That was a little bit of history. So last week, I got my money back from the insurance, and I've been making a couple phone calls to see if, because I've asked for medical marijuana. Gonna get to that. And I needed to know, like, if I have medical marijuana, am I allowed to drive? Because here in the Netherlands we have two systems. We have a red sticker, which is no driving at all, no operating heavy machinery, nothing. You're fucking dangerous to do anything like that. The next one is a yellow sticker, which means it can impair your reaction time and stuff like that, but with enough experience and stuff with the medication, you are allowed to drive, as long as you stick to the legal dosage. However, with marijuana, it's difficult. Nobody really knows. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna call the Dutch DMV. So, and they were like, we don't have to like enforce that, so you have to call the police. Okay, I called the police. And no, not allowed. No. Okay, I didn't believe them. I did not believe them. So the next thing I did was, you know what? I'm gonna call a pharmaceutical company. So I explained the story, and they said to me like, well, the cops basically say it's a red sticker, but as far as we know, it's a yellow sticker. Which means with enough experience you can drive with the medication, which would mean I could get like a new scooter. Makes sense. So I was like, okay, the cop says it says red sticker, the pharmaceutical company says yellow sticker, what is it? Okay, I call up my pharmacy, and they said, yeah, it's a yellow sticker, but you have to call your insurance agency to make sure if you're legal to drive. Okay. So what I did, called my insurance agency. As long as I stick to the dosage that is prescribed by my psychiatrist, I'm good to go. that was one issue that I needed to get resolved. But I had to call the cops, DMV, the pharmaceutical company, my pharmacy. Holy shit, man! For one question, I had to call all those people. And here's the kicker: I found out that there hasn't been anything like taken care of for my medical marijuana. So I've said to my psychiatrist, like, I want medical marijuana. Can I get it? Yeah, we're gonna do our best. We're gonna see what we can do. Turns out, nothing has been done. And why not? The Dutch mental health care has a very strict anti-drugs policy, aka a stigma against marijuana. Of course, other drugs, may have some medical effects, like medical benefits, but that is, I would say, determined that based on the chemicals and stuff like that. However, I am probably going to be the first one in the Dutch mental health care to try and get marijuana for psychiatric disorders. Yep. That's going to be fun. Like, I have to convince an entire organization that their policy on marijuana is outdated. Really outdated. I mean, that would be the same as them referring to old black people within the Dutch mental health care, excuse my words, a nigger. And before you say, oh, you said the word, yeah, I don't do euphemisms, right? If people say it, I can say it. I don't care that those people belong to that certain group. If they can say it, I can say it. All fair and square. That's just something in between. But, it would be the same as them calling those group of people a certain derogatory word. They are outdated in their policies. And I have to change it. Or else, I'm gonna be stuck taking chemicals for the rest of my life. Man. You know what it is? I'm just one person. And one person can't change the world. But what they don't know is that I'm one person that can influence the world. It's gonna be a long battle, but I've made good steps. So I hope to live to see the day where marijuana is fully accepted as not only medication, but also a recreational drug. Because to me, it's better than alcohol. And I've been talking, I haven't even smoked, like, this is everything that I have for today. Well, until like noon, it is now almost 9 a.m. But this is everything I have till noon, because I'm all out and my guy has still has to come, so yeah. You know what? I'm gonna take a puff and yeah, and then I'm gonna close. Give me 1 second. So guys, to a stigma-free future for this wonderful plant. Well, plants, because there's tobacco in it as well. But guys, this is Stoner Insights, telling you to stay informed and stay active. Love you guys.